All right, welcome back to another tier list video from your boy Bon K. And this time I have yet another treat for you guys. I'm gonna go a little faster on this one because, as you can see, there are a lot to get through. If you can't already figure it out, we're doing a tier list on the cards, the evolutions, the tower skins, the heroes, everything we see in the current state of Clash Royale. And I'll do an updated one once the game keeps progressing, I suppose, and once we get more balance changes, everything like that. But as it stands, the way I'm going to be ranking this one is on the troop's strength overall and not how much I like it necessarily, because that would simply be bias. I'm going to be basing it on how viable the card is in the state of the game. And if it's not viable, obviously I'm going to put it lower, and the same can be said for the opposite. If the card is strong, if it's broken, if it's, anything along those lines. But without further ado, let's see what we have here. First up, we are going to be ranking Archer Queen, and we're putting her A tier. Very solid card. She's I'm not going to explain these too much because there's a lot, as I mentioned earlier, but she's underwent a few nerfs here and there, but she still remains to be a very strong card in this current state of the game. Archers, I'm going to put, they're not weak necessarily, but they're definitely not strong. Base archers, I'm going to put C. Eve archers, on the other hand, I think they still deserve an A tier. Arrows are going to be S tier, very good spell. Regular baby dragon, I'm going to put this top of C. It's not that good. Evo baby dragon, I'm going to put it in B tier. Balloon, these are kind of self-explanatory. If you guys have any objections, then please feel free to say something about this. I feel like live streaming this could actually be pretty cool as well. That's something to consider for the future. Absolutely, if I'm able to do that. But balloon, we have. I think I will do that in the future, by the way, you guys. So look out for the tier list live streams. That should be really fun. I'm going to put Balloon in an A tier. I think it deserves A tier. Bandit, not all that strong in this meta. I'm going to put her B tier. Barbarrel, definitely, even with the nerf, I'm going to put it like middle of A tier. Definitely a very good spell. This is just straight D tier. It needs a buff. Barbs, regular barbs, I'm also going to put in D tier. Evo barbs are very situational. I'm going to put them top of C. Not all that strong. Regular bats, I'm going to put in B tier. Evo bats, I'm going to be putting in A tier there. Somewhere around where archers are, I would say is pretty fair. Battle Healer is really only strong in a few very limited decks. Overall, not a great card. Is it as bad as these? Honestly, top of D tier. That's just my opinion though. Battle Ram, also not very strong. I'm gonna put it like, honestly, regular Battle Ram, bottom of C tier. Evo Battle Ram, on the other hand, is an A tier card. Like almost top of A tier. It's crazy the difference between those two. Berserker, she had a few nerfs here and there. She also had some buffs. I'm going to put her just below Bandit. She's a good card. We have Bomb Tower, which is actually a very solid building, and I'm going to put it in A tier. It's an A tier building, in my opinion. Regular Bomber, not a bad card, but not a great card. Honestly, I'm going to do this. I think they're both B tier. Bomber and Evo Bomber are both B tier. Boss Bandit. Is she? I don't know if she's S tier anymore. She definitely was. I'm gonna put Boss Bandit top of A tier, Loki. Still a very broken card. Not quite one of the best in the game, but Boss Bandit definitely deserves that kind of spot. Bowler, very solid card. I'm gonna put the Bowler. It doesn't fit into that many decks. I think that's its one weakness, and it can be defended pretty easily if you have the right placement, like with the simple skeletons, for example. So Another situational card, just a lot better in its base form than a battle healer, for example. I'm going to put it B tier, right around there. It's better than Bomber, despite being 3 more Elixir, but B tier card. Cannon. Cannon's still very good. I'm going to put it... maybe regular Cannon. I'm going to put B tier as well. Evo Cannon I'll put with Bomb Tower. Right around there. Cannon card, pretty solid card to be honest. I'm going to put Cannon card top of B tier. Cannoneer, pretty average at the moment. I'm going to put it bottom of C. Clone, not really a place in the meta for Clone at the moment. As for the Dagger Duchess, it's probably even worse than Cannoneer right now. Bottom of C tier, in my opinion. Dark Prince has actually found pretty good spot in the meta, just from what I've seen. Pretty balanced, but like on the stronger side, I'd say. Dark Prince I'm going to be putting like around the middle of A tier, for sure. Strong card. Regular Dark Goblin, I'm going to be doing something similar. Although I think it still deserves an A tier. Same as this right here. Earthquake. Earthquake is interesting. It's not strong, but it's not weak either. I'll honestly put it like top of B tier. I think it deserves right around there. Regular E-Drag is probably right around where Bowler is. Evo E-Drag is broken. S tier card. E-Giant, bottom of C tier. Hasn't really found a place in the meta at the moment. No, it's above those towers though. I'll put him like right there. E-Spirit, can't go wrong with E-Spirit, I feel like. Besides the activation, I'm gonna put it like near the top of A tier though. E-Wiz, honestly pretty strong at the moment. Always been a good card. I'm gonna put E-Wiz right around where Archer Queen is, I would say. E-Barbs, not very strong at the moment. I'm gonna put them right around there, C tier. Elixir Pump only really works in like Golem and 3M. Not very good if you have a big spell. Honestly gonna put it like right around there. E-Golem can be good, honestly. I'm gonna put him like bottom of B tier. Situational card. You can make it work. Like, you don't need Battle Healer anymore with like the Evo Skeletons, Skelly King, that kind of deck. So there's some viability with E-Golem if you play it right. Regular Executioner, I mean, it can be annoying, but it's not as bad as it used to be. Probably put him like somewhere around where E-Drag is and Bowler again. It's kind of like in that general area. With Evo Exe, I think he still deserves A tier despite the nerf. Probably right around there. I'm going to put Evo Dart above Evo Cannon because of the nerf. Fire Spirit, I think that's an S tier spirit, personally. I think that deserves S tier. Fireball's an S tier spell. Firecracker, I'm going to put her, like, honestly still pretty annoying. Put her, like, right around there in B tier. And then I'm going to put the Evo near the top of A. Fisherman, he's still pretty strong. I'm going to put him around right there. Flying Machine. Let's see. Put it like near the top of B tier. I don't think it deserves A, but it's decent. Freeze, Situational. Probably put it, I think overall it's like a bailout, but it's not going to do a whole lot. With the buff, I'll give it B tier, but not really more than that. It takes out Spear Gobs now, which is pretty decent, I guess. Alright, Furnace, like bottom of C. I think with the buff, it's going to help it out, but as of right now, it's pretty much right there. Evo Furnace I actually quite like. I think it's underrated right now. Probably put it around... No, I'll put it top of B. I actually think it's pretty good. Giant Skeleton... With the buff, it could be S tier, but as of right now, it's like still top of A. I think it's like genuinely a good card. It's regular Snowball, you can't go wrong with it. It's definitely gonna be like top of A. Evo Snow is straight S. Very good card. Giant, I would say. Yeah, I think Giant deserves A. One of the best tanks in the game. I'll probably put him like right there above Giant Skeleton. And just because the Hero Giant feels like he has more health than the Giant, that's the only reason I'm putting it above Giant. But it's overall not that strong of a card compared to the regular Giant, just because it feels like it has more health. Goblin Barrel, it's not that good in the meta right now. I'll give it like middle of B tier. Evo Goblin Barrel is a little more annoying. I guess I'll give it a little higher of a B tier. I don't think it quite deserves an A tier, just because there's not a lot of viability with it, and versatility, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Goblin Cage, regular Cage, is not that great in the meta right now. You know what? I'm moving this down to C tier. I don't think it deserves to be that high. Like right there. Goblin Cage will be bottom of B right now. Evo Cage, low-key, is not that much better than it at the moment, just because of the delay. But it's still better. I'm going to put it in B tier as well, just a little higher. Goblin Curse, I actually think it's found a pretty good spot back in the meta. Can I really realistically put it in A? No. I'll put it like with the goblins, I suppose, in B tier. I think that's fair. Goblin Demolisher. It was good for a bit, and then it kind of lost its mojo. Put him like... Yeah, I think Bomber's better. Like, near bottom of B tier. Regular Drill. Not great right now. Pretty easy to defend. I think I'm pretty safe to put it at, like, top of C. Evo Drill, I would have liked it to be better, but it's not that great. Again, pretty easy to defend. I think it's just the two goblins that spawn now makes it a little more annoying. I'm going to put it around where the bowler is, like there in B tier. Next up, we have the Goblin Gang. We have a lot to get through, so I'm going to stop explaining everything in such detail. I'm just going to be putting that in A tier right about there. I think that looks good. We have the Goblin Giant right around there. Evo Goblin Giant, same spot. Not very good right now. Barely anyone's using it anymore, which is crazy, because that P.E.K.K.A deck used to be really good. And with this, Goblin Hut dropped off a little bit. I'll put it top of B tier. This card is straight cheeks right now. D tier. Goblins are always very solid. I'm gonna put them like... let me do something like that. Let's go like that. I think those are all pretty much in the same region. I think that's fair. Goblin Stein. I think being a hero, it's automatically better than a normal card. I'll put it like... actually, it's not even that good right now. Put it top of C, actually. Just kidding. It's not that good. Golden Knight, I think, deserves an A. right around where Dark Prince is. I think that's fair. Golem's actually really strong right now, in my opinion. Golem I'm going to put right around there. Also a very strong tank. Graveyard, also pretty strong right now. I'm going to put it a little lower in A tier though. Still A tier. I'm going to put it right around there. Cards, even stronger than goblins, even with the nerf. I'm going to put them just above Goblin Gang, I think. Right around there. Strong card. Heal Spirit, put it like... It's alright. It's probably the weakest spirit. I'll probably put it... Yeah, I'll leave it right there. That looks fine. Hog. Yeah, Hog's going S tier. I don't care. Hog's really good. Always been really good. Hunter is... Hunter is an A tier card. Put him right around there. Evo Hunter is a little better right now, not much. Just because they nerfed the Evo a little while ago. Put it just above Evo XZ though. Let's go right there. Regular Ice Golem is quite strong actually. Hero Ice Golem, I think I kind of have to put it S tier. Automatically. It's just, that just makes it broken. Same goes for the Ice Spirit. And for that matter, the Evo Ice Spirit. You can't go wrong. I think that's basically what I'm judging off of here. If the normal card is an S tier, then the Evo card's an S tier. Ice Wizard, pretty easy to defend, honestly. Not that great right now. I'll put him like right there. Regular Inferno Dragon is quite weak in my opinion. It's gonna go right around there, I think. On the other hand, this card is a menace if you don't defend it right. I'm gonna put this right on there. Inferno Tower, haven't really seen it much in the meta. I think top of C is all it's really gonna get here. Regular Knight, always very solid. Gonna put right around there. Evo Knight, even more solid. Gonna put that. Well, yeah, I think it's better than Golden Knight. And then we got Hero Knight, which is an S tier card. There you go. We have the Lava Hound, which is pretty easy to defend right now. I think a B tier is the best it's gonna get at its current state. Lightning is a solid spell. I'm gonna put it. Does it deserve? Yeah, I think it deserves A tier, to be honest. I'm gonna put it like right around there. Little Prince is solid. I think all it really deserves is B tier at the moment, though. Regular Lumberjack, not great at the moment. Pretty easy to defend. I'm gonna put it in, put a bottom of B, yeah. Evo Lumber, I'm gonna put him right around there. Yeah, looks about right. And then we have the Magic Archer, which is gonna go... It's not that good right now. Put it right around there though. Mega Knight, regular Mega Knight, not that strong. I'm gonna put him just above Lava on there in B tier. Evo Mega, can't really go wrong with it. I'm gonna go right around there for Evo Mega Knight. Mega Minion, call me crazy. I think it's an S tier card. Can't go wrong with Mega Minion. Mighty Miner. Also really strong. But it's situational. Like recruits, I mean, it's not even that bad against recruits even. I'm going to put it right around there on A tier. It's a good card. Miner needs a buff. Please give Miner a buff. Mini P.E.K.K.A. It's going to go right around there in B tier. Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A. Do I dare give it S? Shit. See, this is hard. No, that looks right. I'm going to go like that for Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A. Minion Horde. Still too easy to defend, even with the range. I'm going to put Minor Minion Horde, same region right there. Minions are strong. I'm going to put them just below bats right there. The mirror. No, the mirror doesn't have a place in the meta at all. It hasn't for a while. Monk is going to go with Hero Knight because it feels right. Just like that. Regular Mortar. Not very strong at all. I'm going to put it, yeah, looks about right, just above Drill. Eva Mortar, on the other hand, is strong. It's an A tier card, very easily. I'm going to put it right around where Battle Ram is. I think that's good. Mother Witch, not great right now, but also not bad. Middle B, I think that's fair. Musketeer, always a strong card, always a viable card. That looks about right. Evo Musketeer is going to go in A tier as well. A little higher though, right around there. Hero Musketeer is going to be an S tier card as it stands. Alright, Night Witch, not very strong right now. I'm going to put her right around where that is. In between the E-Barbs and the Evo, or not Evo, sorry, the regular E-Drag. I-Drag, Jesus Christ. Regular P.E.K.K.A, not very strong right now. Gonna put it honestly below Bomber, like right around there. Evo P.E.K.K.A is not even much better. I'm gonna put it top of B, like so. We're gonna put the Phoenix just above Evo Baby Dragon, I think. It's not great right now, but it's not bad. Poison, it's an A tier spell. It's actually quite good. I'm gonna put it right around there. Separate those two a little bit. Prince, not that good right now. I think I'll put him right around there, just above P.E.K.K.A. Princess, I would say it's pretty viable for the most part. I'm going to put her just below Hunter there, above Dark Ob. Seems to be fair. The Rage, it's better than Freeze. I'm going to put it right around where Earthquake is. Ram Riders is an A tier card, I think, undisputedly. Should probably be right around where these are. Evo Knight, I think that's good. No, it's better than Evo Knight. It's better than those as well. I'm going to put it right around, yeah, right around there. That's good. Let's get it above those goblins, though. Alright. Rascals, not that viable. I'm going to put them mid C tier. Rocket, again, not that viable. But it's a spell, it does damage. I'm going to put it above Freeze, just like so. Chef, just with the rest of these, I would say. It's just not viable. Delivery, I think, is actually pretty strong right now. I'm going to give it an A tier. Right around there. actually pretty strong. I'll put it right there near Ram Rider. Royal Ghost, also pretty strong. I'm gonna give it, yeah, that kind of rating right there. Evo Ghost, even with the nerf, it trumps that. I'm gonna go as far as to say it is top of A tier. Not quite S, but it's very good. Regular Royal Giant, call me crazy, it's not that good. I'm gonna give it, well, I mean, I put Balloon in A. I'll give it, like, I would say in and around Balloon. It's kind of what it deserves. Evo Royal Giant is a different story. That's a good card. These things, put them around RG, I would say. The Evo Hogs are an S tier card. Let's be honest. Regular recruits, not very good right now. I'm gonna put them bottom of C. Evo recruits, not even much better. I'm gonna put them just above the, no, I'll put them like right there. B tier. Rune Giant, straight dog water. Skeleton Army. We're gonna give it top of B. No, it doesn't even deserve that high. Let's go with right around there. Middle of B. Evo Scarmy, if used right, it's an A tier card, right around there. I think that's good. Yeah. Skelly Barrel. Base Skelly Barrel's B tier. Evo Skelly Barrel is very good. Let's be honest. It is going to be right around there. A little worse than Evo Mortar. Skelly Drags are just not in a good place right now. They're not that good. Let's put them right around there. Skelly King. Yeah, B tier. Regular Skellies are an S tier card, always. Same thing goes for the Evo Skellies, therefore. Boom. Next we have the Sparky. Not in a great spot right now. Not in a terrible spot either. I'm going to put it right around where the recruits are. We have the Spear Gobs. Not great right now. They're honestly weaker than regular goblins, in my opinion. So, therefore, I'm going to put them, yeah, right around there. Also worse than Dark Goblin. Spirit Empress, I still think she's pretty strong. But this is just judging it off of the Air Spirit Empress. Which, again, is pretty strong. It's better than Phoenix. It's better than all that. Put it just below Evo Hunter, I think. That's a fair spot. Ground Empress is also pretty good. Is Ground Empress alone better than Mini P? Probably not. Put it right around there. But coupled with regular Empress, it's like a top B tier, bottom A tier card around there. Kind of assimilating the two together. Bush is a very strong card. I'm tempted to even put it S, just because it gets so much value. And I'm going to put S tier. Hidden Bush. Regular Tesla, right around where Inferno Tower is, I believe, is fair. Evo Tesla is a good building. I'm going to put this above Inferno. No, I'll put this in B tier. A little worse than Cannon, though. This is going to go a little above Cannon in A tier. 3M. I don't care what anyone says about this. I'm putting 3M in S tier. Absolutely broken card. This combination is disgusting. Evo Hunter's not even a factor in that anymore, in my opinion. Log is not very strong at all anymore. It's gonna genuinely go below Rocket. Tombstone, not very strong. Bottom of B seems fair. Tornado, always pretty viable. I'd have had above Earthquake here in B. Not too shabby. This I kind of have to put in S tier because it's like the only viable tower right now. So where else is it gonna go? Everybody's using it, which I kind of like. I think that's better for the game. We just need to fix up a few other things and we're solid. Valk is gonna go like bottom of B. Regular Valk's not that strong. Since Drill's not that strong, doesn't really pose too much of a threat. You can use Lumber. You don't really need Valk. Evo Valk, on the other hand, is always going to be very strong. It's going to be above Evo Knight, above those, above Ghost, right around there. Vines is still a pretty good spell. As long as you're not under level, then it can get pretty brutal. I'm going to put Vines above Lightning right around there. Void. Got a little bit of a return. Not really enough to save the card. But I'll put it right about there. Void's not too bad. Regular breakers. This is a rare instance where I go and say that those are like a high A tier card, and then the Evo breakers are an S tier card. Not quite on the same level because these things are just not fun to deal with at all. These are insane. Which is why the fast cycle breakers, Bush, and then we have the Evo Skelly Barrel, which I'm tempted to put up there, but I won't. Because it's just not as cheap. But overall, regular Witch here, she's going to be... This should be lower, by the way. These should be right around there. And then I'll leave Witch right around there. Evo Witch is quite a bit better. She's going to be... Yeah, comfortable putting her top of B. Regular Wizard, not very good. I'm going to put him right around there. Hero Wizard, Evo Wizard is quite a bit better. I'm going to put him just below Evo Furnace. And then Hero Wizard is going to be not quite S tier, but top of A tier. We have the Expo, which is not that strong anymore. Expo is going to be below Mortar, to be honest, C tier card. Zap is an other S tier spell. Evo Zap, for that matter, is an S tier spell. And last but not least, we have these Zappies, which are in a pretty good spot. Yes, they'd add a Fireball, but they're still pretty strong. I'll put them B tier, just above Little Prince. So, took a little, I don't want to say longer than expected, because there are a lot of cards to unpack here. But I hope at least some of you agrees with my list. I hope you enjoyed the video overall. And I will be doing a live stream in the future, like I mentioned, because I think that would be really fun for you guys to hit me up with some ideas on which tier list specifically to do. So I'm going to do one more little scroll or pan or whatever you want to call it of the tier list. Take your screenshots if you need to here. Pause the video. This is what I have down. Agree or not, these are my takes in January of 2026. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And before I get to the live streams, please let me know which tier list you want to see next, and I'll either condense that into a video, or I will feature those ideas on my live streams when I get to it. So that will all be for the future. Again, hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to subscribe. Helps me out a lot. I want to get up to 500 by the end of the month. I'm sure we could do that. And you guys can make it possible. So that would be great. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks a lot, guys.